So that little miniature piece of music you heard there makes use of 5 of my favorite free VST plugins. We're going to take a look at each one of those today, and welcome to Music with Marky. Our first plugin starts right away on the song. It's Soft Tube's saturation knob. This is super easy to use. It's got the one knob in the middle and the 3 different settings for what it's saturating. It was perfect for what I wanted to do here on the bass, to give it a little bit of crunch, just to make it cooler when it was alone with the drums. I'm going to loop a part of it here and just turn it on and off. You can see it adds volume as well, so you have to adjust for that. And you have these 3 different types of saturation, and then you can adjust the knob for how much. So it's pretty versatile. And again, this is completely free. Very useful on bass, and for some other things as well. You can use it to kind of crush some drums, or use it like on a side chain with some drums if you want. I found the keep high works really well with some snare hits if you want to give them some life. Let's move on to the next one. In the section of the song where the guitar goes solo, we've got iZotope's vinyl plugin. This is really cool for making stuff go back in time, giving the scratchy record effect and the warble and that really thin sound. It sounds really good, especially before you go into a big part like a big chorus, if you want to shrink the song down beforehand. So again, we'll put it in a loop here, listen to it, disengage it, listen to it, that kind of thing. You can see it has a drastic effect, and obviously I've got it dialed all the way back to 1930 here. You've got these 6 different settings. I'll go up through time as we play it. I love that. That is so cool. And you can add dust and scratches and how much the record is warped. You've got all these settings. There's quite a bit of it, considering the fact that it's free. It's really impressive. Let's look at the third one now. This plugin, 5 Sorcery with the 5 as the S, is an excellent multiband compressor, which is one of the most important things you can have in the studio at any time, and probably one of the most misunderstood types of plugins as well. A lot of times people reach for EQ when they have a signal problem, something that's coming in too strong, and subtle EQing is good, but people use it for like surgical type effects, and it's not really great for that. If you have a part where something is peaking too much, like I did in what you're going to see here, a multiband compressor can keep those peaks from happening while not crushing the signal that's beneath them and dulling out whatever it is that you're trying to do. So here on this vinyl part, I'm going to play it again, and you're going to see that it's crushing over here around 6K. I'm going to dial it back so it's not crushing anything, and you're going to see that the signal gets a little bit too sharp in the ears. So I just wanted to control that piece of the signal that didn't sound very pleasant to the ears when I added the vinyl effect, and a multiband compressor was the answer. And a free multiband compressor with this many features is really hard to find. You can see down over here on the 5 signals, you can choose where in the frequency band you are compressing, and then of course the output and some other features as well. I'm not going to go into every feature of each plugin here because it would be a super long video, but this is definitely a fantastic choice for a multiband compressor, and the fact that it's free is amazing to me. For our 4th plugin here, I'm cheating a little bit because it's not a separate VST that you can put in any DAW. This is something that comes with Reaper, but it's really powerful, and since you can use Reaper for free, I wanted to include it in this, and that is a noise reduction plugin that captures the sound. So if I turn this off here, I had a problem with this. You hear all that hum. Now I could just drag it back and have it cut off, but it sounded unnatural. I didn't want that cut off that was just like blam and it's over. I can reduce that noise that's in there. And you get that extra little bit where I kind of hit the pick, which I was cool with, but I just wanted to have it as an example for you. And the way it captures the sound is really simple. You just put it in a loop here like this. Very short loop. I don't need much at all to get the sound. and I just click this thing where it automatically finds it. And when I turn it on, it's gone. It's a very simple plugin. It's very useful when you have a noisy signal chain or a noisy amp. This last one here is from Baby Audio, who does a lot of great plugins, and it's called the Magic Switch. It works great on keyboards and pads, and in this case, I'm using it on a lead guitar. It's like a super stereo effect. And when you have a guitar that's like I'm in a mix that's kind of empty here, right? It's just bass drums and the guitar. It's something where I can really make the guitar full in stereo, and it sounds cool without filling up too much of the track. So I'm going to play it, turn it off, turn it on so you can hear it. So it's as simple as that. It's just a super stereo effect. And I really wanted it coming out of that small vinyl section so that when it hit the point, it really sounded like everything exploded out. It worked well here. And again, you can use this on keys, guitars, occasionally on background vocals. If you sing like a single harmony and you want it split wide, you don't want to double the track. It sounds really good. Maybe with less of the mix on it, you can dial the mix back and just have a touch of it on a lead vocal on a chorus, that kind of thing. And again, completely free. So there you have 5 free VSTs that I find very useful, and hopefully you will too. If you have any questions or comments or other ones that you know of and you want to add them in the comment lines below, please do. And until next time, guys, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.